Hello friends, today video we are going to see about what is qualitative data and quantitative data. So actually this is one of the not its important topic, but many times repeatedly we are seeing this one concept. That's why I have taken a little bit of a separate video. So we have to understand what is qualitative and what is quantitative data and research, but this topic wise is very important. So now we can see one by one move on to the topic. First one, qualitative and quantitative data. So data is a collection of words, numbers, facts, observations, measurements or facts for analysis and interpretation. So data can be various ways. Generally, actually, we used to take as a qualitative and quantitative data. So what is qualitative data? It describes the qualities and characteristics. It is a descriptive and expressed via language rather than the numerical value. So quantitative data refers to the numerical data or anything that can be measurable or countable. Just you can see next one, what is types of data? So types of data, first one. So types of data here, qualitative and quantitative data, there are two fundamental types of research data used in various fields. Actually, the different characteristics, methods of collections and types of information they provide. First one, qualitative data. Unlike quantitative data, qualitative data cannot be measured or counted anywhere. It is descriptive model is expressed through words or languages. So the same thing is subjective and dynamic. It describes certain attributes and helps to understand why and how so behind the certain behaviors. It is analyzed by grouping the data into meaningful themes or categories. And what is the types of qualitative data? First one, nominal and ordinal data. Nominal means actually this data can be identified by particular names or categories. It cannot be quantified actually. The values are allocated to distinct categories. These categories have no meaningful order. So there is no hierarchy in normal data. It's a full and full categorical. So like gender, we can take men and women. Color, we can take some colors, or eye color we can take like this. What is ordinal data? Ordinal data refers to the data that is placed in some kind of order by person on a scale. It may indicate superiority. So ordinal data has a natural as a rank or order we can say. Like we can say for example the feedback also highest to lowest we can get. And ordinal data both quantitative and categorical also. Some example we can say customer level satisfaction, very satisfied, satisfied, neutral, and not satisfied. It's a very full dissatisfied like this. So low, medium, high also. How to collect qualitative data means qualitative data can collect through various methods as interviews, case studies, online surveys, observational studies, written documents, open form surveys, and support feedbacks. And like this, we can take this one qualitative data. What is types of quantitative data? What is quantitative is what is types of quantitative? That is discrete and continuous data. So what is discrete data? Discrete data means is at a fixed number of numerical values. So here data can be counted and a finite value known as discrete data. It refers to the countable. It is also types of values, clear spaces between values. It contains discrete and separate values. We can say whole numbers are used to write a discrete data. To represent this data, researchers to pie charts, bar charts, and bar graph like this. So as an example, we can say several players participated in a race, how many players we can intimate. And continuous data. Continuous data refers to data that have values that are not fixed and that is an infinite number of possible values. So in this variable can take any values in a range. So we cannot count but measure the values in continuous data series. It falls in the constant sequence. Real numbers are used to write this one. To represent continuous data, histogram or line graph are used here. And intervals and next one ratio data. What is interval? So interval data that can be actually it's a type of data which points is placed into equal distance from one another. Just it's going to take it's like a range from this point to that point. It's a level of measurement that are numerical but it's not have a meaningful 0 point or 0 arbitrary. Which means interval data can contain negative values. For example, temperature or Celsius or Fahrenheit we can say. And ratio data. It is the most sophisticated level of measurement having same properties as interval data. It is ordered or ranked as a numerical distance between points is consistent. So here example we can say the ratio data, temperature of Kelvin, 0 Kelvin means 0 heat like this we can say. How to collect quantitative data means the quantitative data can collect through several methods like experiments, controlled observations, longitudinal studies, telephone interviews, face-to-face interviews, metric dashboards and structure surveys and like this. So next one, what is difference between just quantitative and qualitative difference? So first types of information refers the consist of discrete statements that is called qualitative. Quantitative full and full data can be measured and expressed numerically. Focus, you can see focus of information about the quality of the object which cannot be measured in the qualitative. In quantitative, it focuses on the information about the quantity of an object and hence it can be measured. Subcategories nominal data and ordinal data. Here interval data, discrete and scale ratio data. Structure and unstructured, you see here qualitative and unstructured data that needs to be interpretation. Here quantitative data, structured and searchable data. And complexity of analysis we can take. The qualitative data statistical analysis is harder. But here easier we are going to find out the full and full statistical analysis can provide. Methods of data collection, actually the qualitative collection using interviews and observation. In quantitative using surveys and experiments. So example we can say the team will well prepared like this. When qualitative we can say. Quantitative the team is it's not but in numerical value it has to prepare. Numerical value we can give that well prepared but numerical term 5 or 4 like this we can give. Okay, so this is small topic only today video we have taken. Just what we have to know, what is qualitative and quantitative general terms and what are the nominal ordinal data. These are the terms we have to understand. This question maybe we'll get the match the following questions. Okay, friends, thank you all of you. Still two more classes we are going to see full and full previous year questions only. Next we are going to start next units ICT and next logical reasoning like this. Kindly watch full videos and subscribe this channel. And if it is useful, just even you can join in the WhatsApp group, whether just which we have given in the channel itself. So we'll get a lots of nodes actually, everything. For example, the nodes, definitions, what are the important, this one, for example, audio video files means that's important definitions, important keywords, everything I'll send you in the group itself. So thank you all of you. We can say on to the next video. Thank you once again.